Subscribe to JB dragmotoxboss. It's free, easy, and you can always unsubscribe at any time. My goal is 1.5k subscribers by October 1st. If I hit 1.5k subscribers, I will see how much money I can make from a Lumber Tycoon 2 base starting from scratch for one video. So subscribe! And in 6 hours, too. Go subscribe to my friend Jake the Fox. He normally hardly gets any subscribers, and he so much wants to get to 300 subscribers. So go subscribe to him. Welcome back to JB dragmotoxboss. Today I'm going to be getting icewood, and I'm going to be talking about one of the best theories that I've ever come up with in my entire life. I absolutely love it. It's absolutely hilarious, and it actually very much does add up. Now, I will tell you one thing right here. Maybe this was all my imagination after all. Maybe, you know, there was never any ghost to begin with, but I like to believe otherwise, all right? So, in December of 2022, I had a bit of a problem. I always felt as, what the frick fell? Was that a tree? What the frick was that fell over there? Okay, anyways, that looked like a dead log. Okay. I always felt that there is something behind me watching me. And I remember talking a lot about, back then about, like, ghosts. No, well, actually, I think I only talked about ghosts because there were ghosts in my basement. But anyways, they somehow got there. And my theory is that a ghost somehow found out that I roam in this basement a lot, and I'm very loud, and I'm very entertaining. And I think a ghost got entertained by me being JB dragmotoxboss in my basement, all right? What the frick is... Okay, RGB Cat's saying bread. Okay. So, I think a ghost ended up bringing a bunch more ghost friends. I actually downloaded some of those ghost finding apps, and it like showed results for a couple ghosts. But honestly, I think those are just fake. I think they just tell you that on purpose. It's like some kind of like joke or something. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. But all I know is that I always felt something looking at me. So many times, every single night. And now here's a kind of a semi-sad part. After Christmas, after stock-up season of 2022 ended for the year, I was planning to try and edit Best of JB dragmotoxboss 2022 all within a couple days, which is a mistake. That's why I edit these... Oh, I wish that bread would have landed in. That's why I edit Best of JB dragmotoxboss 2023 by month, all right? And that one Best of JB dragmotoxboss video for March of 2023 is actually out for early access, so go watch that. It's kind of like what Best of JB dragmotoxboss 2023, but the March edition. I don't know why I keep falling. Okay, I'm gonna save the bread. That Best of JB dragmotoxboss March of 2023 video will actually be in Best of JB dragmotoxboss 2023. So if you've already watched that video, or if you're watching that video because I told you so, then that's the only part of Best of JB dragmotoxboss 2023 that you'll be familiar with and that you've seen before. Will I release any other month's early access? No. I want the rest of it to be a surprise. Anyways, I was editing that for a couple of days, and I have a big funny theory that, because I was editing that for so long, I was hardly even speaking. Therefore, the ghosts in my basement... What? No, don't put... No! Keep it on the... Keep it on that. What are you doing, RGB Cat? I did not see that new little tree stump growing there. Alright. My theory is that, because of the lack of talking, caused the ghosts to get bored of me. Because I wasn't being my normal self and I was just staying silent and editing Best of JB dragmotoxboss 2022 for so many days in a row, that they just up and left because they got bored of me. They're like, what are we still doing here? This guy's not being funny anymore. Let's just leave. So I think they just left. And ever since, my life moved on. That was it. That was the end of the ghost era, unfortunately. I wish it would have continued on, but that was it. My life, once was, filled with ghosts and, like, you know, witnessing them in my basement, to moving on to that entire big thing that happened in January, on to the next era of my life. Okay, I have a rare sight for you to see. This is Lion Nation's Roblox character, and for some reason he's in the game. I don't know why he decided to join today, but he did. I was just talking a lot about him last night. That's crazy. It's synchronicity. All right. That is the entire ghost thing. Now, sometimes I once in a while will feel like there is a ghost that comes down here occasionally, but not often do I feel like there's a ghost. And if you guys ever feel like, not to scare you, but to get you prepared, if you guys ever feel like there's something random watching you, it's because it's a ghost. There's no doubt about it. Why else would you just have this weird feeling out of nowhere? Everybody's brains, the human brain is really strong, you know, spiritually. Everyone has at least a slight psychic power within them. And, you know, it's usually people's choice to, like, expand upon that or not. And I have a theory that maybe even some people can't get more psychically powerful. Maybe not. I don't exactly know all that. But if everybody could be as psychically powerful as, literally dreaming about a place so many times in a dream and then, ending up, seeing that place IRL, and then freaking out about it like my mother did 2 times I witnessed that happen to her, and the place is completely random, that person has never been to. If everybody can get psychically strong enough to do that, then that would be pretty disappointing, because, like, I feel like that should be, like, a more unique thing that, like, hardly anybody should do. Like, not to be mean, but, like, I feel like, you know, that's a bit OP if, like, everybody in the world can just do that. How about the bad people? That's the second time I literally was mid-chopping a tree and then the tree just fell apart and died. But, like, maybe the bad people. The bad people do not deserve to have psychically powerful minds because they're bad. The good people do. How about that? I don't know. I guess I could use the rest of this video to give you guys a little reminder, a sad reminder. Summer is about half. I actually don't even. Technical summer ends like in 2 months. So technically, we're only a third into technical summer. In terms of summer break, depending on when you go back, if you go back in like early September or late August, then I'd say about half of your summer break is about over. About half. We're at the about halfway point. But I actually don't, yeah, let me talk about this. I actually don't mind going back to school anymore. I mean, I hate going to school, but I don't mind it at nearly as much as I did. In the I just paused. I just stopped and paused. Okay. The last year that I did not mind, that I minded going back to school, that I dreaded going back to school, was 2020. It was the first year that I stocked up. But I still dreaded going to school because I didn't know that stock up season... No, where the hell am I going with this? No, that was the year I was online. Okay, the last year, that I was sad about going back to school, was extremely, extremely sad, was 2019, when I still went to school in person. When I went to school online, it wasn't as bad because it was online school. And then the next year, I got so much more into stock-up season that I don't care about going back to school anymore. Because all I know is that when I go back to school, I'm going to start a stock-up season countdown. I'm going to start posting videos about it. My clout will start. My clout will begin, all right? You know, hype up for stock-up season, make videos, get icewood talking about stock-up season, telling everyone it's coming close, it's coming soon, you better get ready. It's been the event that we all been waiting for all year. I'm gonna release a crazy fact to everybody here, all right? Well, actually, not so crazy, but the amount of time we have till stock-up season is equivalent to the amount of time it's been since Easter. A little crazy to think about. Not as crazy as I thought it'd be. I thought I'd be saying something like May or something, but no. But still a little crazy. Like, you know, Easter was not too terribly long ago. Although it felt kind of long to me. I feel like the more you think about something, and I'm pretty sure this is true, the more you think about something and you focus on it, the more it'll make sense that, oh, it's been a year and a half since this happened. But if you, like, hardly think about something and just let it slip by, like, for example here, I remember, what's a good example? Okay, the best example I can come up with is my grandfather passing. I'm shook that it has already been a year and a half since then. That, like, really, that's a long time. Your friend? That piece of bread is your friend? Now you want to eat? Now you want to eat in Lumber Tycoon 2? What? What? According to your logic, RGB Cat, apparently the things you eat in Lumber Tycoon 2 are your friends. Wait, what is that? 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 What is that I see in there? Hey! Do you mind explaining this? There goes your friend. There goes your friend. What do you have to say about that? But you literally just said you wanted to eat. Where are you going with this? Where are you going with this? Does anyone remember when I used to say and keep track of the money count at the beginning of the video? Then I would look at the money count at the end of the video, and then I'd say, okay, we made approximately, stop floating around, piece of icewood. I would then say, okay, we made about 25K this video, pretty good, and I'd, like, rate it every single time. I've done so many, okay, goodbye, RGB Cat, you make no sense, I'm leaving you behind. Bye. Like, I do so many icewood videos, just keeping track of that just would be too much brain space for me, all right?